Am I audible? I had the good fortune of meeting and learning from some of the greatest masters of modern time. Some real yogis who have no interest in becoming popular, but who are interested in that individual who has come to them. And these individuals reach these great masters like how a honeybee reaches a flower which is bloomed. When a honeybee reaches a flower, is there any banner that the flower is bloomed? Is there any WhatsApp message? Is there any radio announcement? How does the honeybee know that this orchard, the flowers have bloomed? There's a mango orchard. And every tree has millions of flowers. Somehow the honeybee knows. So sadhana is a course which has happened because of grace. And we are not very propagative about this. Because when we become propagative, then the whole mindset goes through change even for the people who are organizing it. To reach out, to make people come, a different communication becomes necessary. Then that suffocates people who are approaching this. We want to really be like that flower. And we want those who are really keen, those who are really hungry, those who are really thirsty, those who are parched, those who are sure that they are searching for something that is there, but they don't have it now, and they know that in this process that will be made available. So we are like that silent flower which is bloomed in the garden of our Guru. And we expect that people who are interested in this course to behave like that honey. You have to actually observe the life of a honeybee to understand how much it works to create that amrita. The beehive is the symbol of sadhana. It melts itself, its own body, it converts into wax. Look at the beehive. How is it formed? The honeybee creates that wax from itself. For what? To keep the amrita. One of the names of honey is amrita. And I do not know whether you know that there is a portion of honey which we never get. We never get it. It's called as a royal jelly. I think 1 kilogram of royal jelly is 60,000 or 6 lakh. 1 kilogram of royal jelly is 60,000 or 6 lakh. I'm not sure about that number. It's very costly. Because if you consume just a little bit of that royal jelly every day, your aging process will be stalled. You will remain as beautiful as you are now for the rest of your life. You will not become old at all. What is the proof? The honeybee is the proof. After making the wax from its own body, which becomes the house or the casing into which the Amrita is going to be stored, once that place is ready, then these honeybees go, you know how many kilometers a honeybee goes to get a drop of honey? 10 kilometers, 30 kilometers, 80 kilometers, 150 kilometers, 300 kilometers with small honeybee. For you to travel from here to Kadalur at the speed of 120 kilometers, you know how much time it takes? How much time it would take for the honeybee to go from here to Kadalur? The effort the honeybee puts, you can't imagine. To bring one, how much can it bring? We go to Bandruti, what do? We buy jackfruit and keep. We go to Salem, we buy mangoes and keep. We go to Kerala, we buy Nandram Param and keep. We go to Nagpur, we buy orange and keep. We go to Kashmir, we buy apple and keep. Put it all in the lorry, in the bus, and we bring it off. The honey bee cannot carry more than its weight of honey in its body. It has to fly and come the 100 kilometer, 50 kilometer, 30 kilometer, 10 kilometer. It brings it back. That is the life of the sadhaka. Because what you get in return is Amrita. Amrita means absence of failure. Amrita means absence of sadness. Amrita means absence of suffering. When my mother died, I didn't suffer. It was a different way in which I was able to take it. When I had a 90% reduction in my turnover, I was not sad. Uma is a witness to how I was. In a fund flow where we are getting 1 crore, now we are getting 10 lakh. How should I actually be? 1 crore fund flow inflow over there. Expenditure is 40 lakh. Profit is 60 lakh. Now fund flow is 10 lakh. Expenditure is 9.5 lakh. Remaining cash is 50,000. How should I be? I should be sad, right? I should feel things are not going nicely, right? Do I sound like that? Do I not sound like I've changed 1 crore into 3 crore? The sadhaka is a person who will not be affected, tainted by whatever is happening in life. I was accepted as one of the first 100 most influential yoga teachers in India 2 years back. In 2018, they made an announcement. Somebody made a survey and found out that the amount of contribution I have done in 2018, I fall under the category of the best 100 teachers in India. I didn't have any unicorn sticking out of my head after that. I was doing the same job that I had to be doing. It doesn't mean that you become insensitive. I was selected as the coach for the Indian cricketing academy. I was a coach for the BCCI for more than a decade. I walk on the streets normally happily. I'm not having any hat on my head that makes me feel that I should not. Because the moment you add a hat on your head, then that hat has to be removed. It becomes very depressing. The sadhaka is like the honey bee, who's never affected by any external factor, whether it is storm, whether it is rain, whether it is sunny. The honeybee doesn't care. It keeps doing its job. That's why there was a computer company, which gave its brand name as Busy Bee Computers. HCL was the name of the company. Hindustan Computers Limited. Their brand name was Busy Bee. They said that our computer will work like the bees. They will never fail. So the sadhaka is a person who becomes like a bee. That royal jelly, what the honeybees do is, after extracting the nectar, the amrita from the flower, they actually consume it. Then they digest it. After digesting it, they spit it out again from their digestive system. It doesn't become their body. Instead of converting it into their body, they bring it out. It doesn't increase their size. They don't get fatter. Otherwise, all honeybees will be so big. People who are not sadhakas, they become big in their ego. The sadhaka is like the honeybee in the attitude. After receiving the amrita, after digesting it, like how the honeybee gives out the royal jelly, the sadhaka becomes the prasada to everyone with whom he or she lives their life. And these bees, they give that royal jelly to one chosen honeybee, which is its own family member. Out of, let's say, 4,000 bees in a hive, they choose one and decide that, okay, you will be our chosen one. All of them give their royal jelly to that one honeybee, and that honeybee becomes the queen. So what happens when you become a queen? Instead of dying in 48 hours, you will get to live for 6 months. They get a lifespan, extended lifespan. Normal duration is 48 hours. They get an extended lifespan. How much lifespan they get? How much extension they get? 6 months. How many times it is? Even if it is 1 month, it is 15 times. If it is 6 months, just imagine. For every month, it is 15 times that the lifespan is increased. And for 6 months, if 15 times lifespan is increased, a normal honeybee's lifespan is increased 90 times just by receiving the digested amrita of every other honeybee. And they all voluntarily sacrifice the royal jelly so that the mother bee will remain. And they die within their lifespan. That's what the sadhaka is ready to do. The sadhaka is ready to work very hard, discover amrita, share that amrita with the members of the family, Share that Amrita with the members of the friends and society. Make everyone feel empowered by their presence. You become a contributor in life. You will no more be a beggar of love. Begging for love, no? You're begging for money, you're begging for attention. Hey, எப்படி இருக்க கேட்கலன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, எப்படி இருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு? டெய்லி பார்த்து கேட்குற என்ன, ஹே சௌந்தர்யா எப்படி இருக்கு இன்னும் கேட்காம போயிட்டானா எப்படி இருக்கும் அன்றைக்கி? அப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்? கவன பிச்சை எடுத்துட்டு இருக்கோம். We beg for attention, we beg for love, we beg for a cup of tea. டீ கொடுக்குறீங்களா? கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணுறோமா இல்லையா? ஒரு நாளைக்கு நீ எனக்கு ஏதாவது பண்ணியிருக்கியா கேட்குறோமா இல்லையா? What does that mean? Begging. All of us are beggars when we don't become a sadhaka. பிச்சைக்காரர்கள் அன்பு பிச்சை, கவன பிச்சை, ஏக்க பிச்சை. ஒரு சொட்டு கொடுக்கணும். வித்யா சூப்பராக பேசணுமா? இன்னைக்கு ராத்திரியெல்லாம் That is not the condition of the sadhaka. The sadhaka lives like the honeybee. He works very hard so that he can create amrita within. And the traditions have created such amazing ways, as Vidya and others were explaining. The vastness of this wisdom, it's unfathomable for us. As you know more, you will know that you know very less. It's like the puppy dog, which is very brave. You know, the puppy dog is always very brave. It goes and stands like that. Only when it meets the alpha in that locality, only when it gets, punished and bitten a couple of times, it knows its position. So when you don't know anything, when you know very little, you are like that puppy dog. With very little we think that we have learned a lot, we know a lot. Yoga is definitely a method that can convert a meek, surviving individual into a sadhaka. But it's not a comfortable, enjoyable path if you want to take to sadhana. Your side, as Vidya was mentioning her own difficulties and how she was able to go through them, and what she mentioned is really, really true. At least on 4 occasions, at 9:30 I had a crow here. Exactly at 9, because I lost my sense of time. Okay? When we do classes, sometimes what happens, we do planning and all, but when we are taken over by the grace, we lose sense of time. So I had lost a sense of time. And poor thing, she has to go. She is sitting there and வெள்ளக்கண்ணை சாப்பிட்டா மாதிரி பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கா. You have castrol, மூஞ்சி எப்படி இருக்கும்? அவன் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கா, நம்ம நல்லா பேசிட்டு இருக்கோமே, she is not able to interfere and tell, because the matter that's ensuing is also very engaging, illuminating. Then one crow sits there and for 5 to 7 minutes on 4 occasions, that crow did not stop calling out, ka, 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 na. I turned, oh, muchuko solriya, seri. I actually really, then I saw the time, oh my God, I think I have come to the fag end, now I have to finish. I am actually progressing as though I have got 1 more hour to talk. I am not having a sense of time. And really, Guru comes in many forms. Grace definitely is available to partake. But the commitment to become involved, the desire to become like the honeybee, the eagerness to sacrifice your sleep time, or your TV time, or your gossip time, or some other time, the lazy time that you just lie down, you see the ceiling. Ceiling is so beautiful. That comes because we have self-pity. All of us will cry if we just manipulate it a little bit. And you go to a bar, you give a cup of wine or whiskey or something, then you just simulate that person, that's all. Bar, what happens in all the bars? All the secrets of all the families are pouring out like vomit in public place. Why? Because the sense of appropriateness has been dropped away by the intoxication. And there is a trigger. Now if I trigger, what you will do? Okay. You swallow the suffering that you are going through. But when you are intoxicated, what happens? So it's so easy to bring out that lamenting person that you are. A sadhaka will be a person who doesn't have the need to laminate in their life. புலம்பல் இல்லாமல் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா என்னோட நாய்க்கு பல்லு இருக்கும் நாய்னா பல்லு இருக்கும் என்ன பண்ண போகும் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா எங்க தரையில தரை இருக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும் அதுக்கு தரை இருக்கும் மனுஷன்னா மூக்கு இருக்கும் காது இருக்கும் கோபம் இருக்கும் பயம் இருக்கும் ஆசை இருக்கும் பொறாமை இருக்கும். You can't stop people from being who they are. Your happiness, if you base it on other people, if your calmness and peace, if you're going to base it on other people or on situations, I think at the prima facie you've already lost the case. Sadhaka is a person who will base his peace or her peace or happiness or calmness and fulfillment, satisfaction, everything upon themselves, upon a teaching which is revealed to them in the systematic process and on Guru. You will get a real great alternative to hold on instead of lamentation. புலம்பலுக்கு பதிலாக உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப கிராண்டாக ஒரு காரியம் செய்ய ஒரு வழி கிடைச்சோம். You will never feel fear in your life if you become a sadhaka. You may have the most weirdest astrological combination where all the planets are standing straight and they all want to destroy you. You say, okay, destroy me. My Guru is there for me. நாள் என்ன செய்யும் கோள் என்ன செய்யும் நாடி வந்த வினைதான் என்ன செய்யும். Last week I was listening to a talk on Narada Bhakti Sutras by Swami Omkarananda, where he refers to a song sung by Manikya Vachakar. By Manikya Vachakar. He was put, it seems, inside the big cauldron in which they make the sunam, what they call it, English, what they call whitewash pumpkin. In that huge pot. Not empty pot where the cat can sleep, but a live calcium pot. சுண்ணாம்பு காலவாய் சொல்லுவாங்க. Several hundred degrees temperature will be boiling point almost. They are actually immersing him into that because he took away the money of the state and he constructed temple. When they are immersing him inside that, he is singing a song. Masil Veenayum Malai Madiyavum. எப்படி இருக்கா உள்ளுக்குள்ள? விசில் இல்லாத வீணை கேட்கும் போது எப்படி இருக்கும் மனசு? அந்த மாதிரி நாதம் கேட்கதான். அந்தி வானத்துல சூரியன் அஸ்தமனம் அப்புறமா அந்த வானம் எப்படி இருக்கும்? நீலமும் ஆரஞ்சும் கலந்து ஒரு அந்த மாதிரி வானத்தை பார்த்தா மனசு எப்படி இருக்கும்? அந்த மாதிரி வானத்தை பார்த்த மாதிரி தோன்றுதான். மாசில் வீணையும் மாலை மதியமும் வீசு தென்றலும். ஜென்டில் ப்ரீஸ் வந்து பீச்சில் போய் உட்காடுறீங்க உங்கள் லவ்வரோட, அப்படியே காற்று ஜென்டிலாக வந்து மேலே படுறது எப்படி இருக்கும்? அது மாதிரி இருக்கும் அவருக்கு. எங்க வீசு தென்றலும் பொய்கையும் போன்றதே. பொய்கை நதிக்கரையில் உட்காந்துட்டு ஜிரு 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 ஜிருன்னு தண்ணி ஓடினா பார்த்தா எப்படி இருக்கும் நமக்கு? பொய்கையும் போன்றதே ஈசன் எந்தை இணையடி விழலே. மனோன் இல்லை, சக்கரவர்த்தியுடைய பிரதம மந்திரியா இருந்தவரை திருட்டு பட்டம் கட்டி அபியூஸ் பண்ணி கொண்டு போய் சுண்ணாம்பு காலால இறக்குற போது உங்களை கொண்டு போய் அந்த மாதிரி உள்ள இறக்குனா நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? சதீஷ், நீ ஒரு திருட்டு பைய, நீ ஒரு உருப்படாத பைய, உன்னாலதான் இந்த நாடே அழிஞ்சு போறது, உன்னை இப்போ தூக்கில் மாட்டுறோம், இல்லைன்னா நெருப்பு குண்டத்துக்குள்ள போடுறோம் அப்படின்னு சதீஷை கொண்டு போய் போட்டா சதீஷ் என்ன பண்ணுவார்? மாசில் என்ன மனோநிலையில் இருக்க பாருங்க. அதான் சாதக நிலை. Life obstacles, challenges of life will not change because that is the nature of this world. World is mixed, filled with pitfalls, the traps for suffering. எப்படின்னா 1000 பல்களால 1000 பாம்புகள் கடிக்கிற போது ஒரு பல்லி மிட்டாய் கொடுத்து நக்கிக்கோ அப்படின்னு கொடுத்தா எப்படி இருக்கும்? அது மாதிரி இருக்கு நம்ம லைஃப்ல இருக்கிற சுகங்கள். The pleasures that we are receiving is like that jeera mittai, one piece, and thousands of scorpions are stinging us, and we want that pleasure. The bali mittai super இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் கிடைக்குது பலி மிட்டாய் சூப்பராக இருக்குது, இதெல்லாம் கிடைக்குது பலி மிட்டாய் சூப்பர். Our pleasure seeking is so pathetic at this moment. Whatever you are trying to stabilize in your life is like the cardboard sofa on which you can never sleep. Cardboard lo sofa பண்ணிட்டா என்ன பண்ணலாம்? லோகேஸ்ல வைக்கலாம். பாருங்க சார் எவ்வளோ அழகாக இருக்குது, காமிக்கலாம். படுத்துக்க முடியுமா? You can't rest, you can't enjoy, you can't get any relief in your life because of whatever things you have. Whatever you have, you may have name, you may have fame, you may have money, you may have enemies. None of them will remain forever. All of them will go away. எதிரி இருந்தாலும் போயிடுவான், நண்பன் இருந்தாலும் போயிடுவான், சொத்து இருந்தாலும் போயிடும், பேச்சு இருந்தாலும் போயிடும், ஞாபகமும் போயிடும். கோமா போனோம்னா என்னாச்சு? வீடியோ கம்பெனி வயசு இழுத்துட்டு போயிடுறதுன்னு சொல்லுவோம். என்ன ஒன்றும் வராது. போய் நின்னா யாரும் கூட ஞாபகத்துக்கு கூட வராது. So it's not what you have with you that provides you with happiness, that provides you with satisfaction. All the things, all the situations, all the people, whatever you are having does not provide you with peace, does not provide you with purpose, does not provide you with satisfaction. You have experienced this already in your life, but you don't want to accept it. I had the opportunity to learn from Vedatri Maharishi personally. He used to explain this point. He used to say, ஐயா உங்களுக்கு பாதாம் அல்வா பிடிக்குதுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க ஐயா, உங்களுக்கு நான் வந்து ஒரு ஸ்பூன் பாதாம் அல்வா கொடுத்தா உங்களால் என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? ரசிக்க முடியும். நீங்கள் என்ன பார்க்குறதுக்காக வரீங்க, நான் என்னோட அமிர்தாம்மாள்கிட்ட சொல்லி ஒரு பாதாம் அல்வா பண்ணுங்க, ஜெயகோபால் ஐயா வராது அவங்களும் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஒரு ஸ்பூனு ஒரு குட்டி கப்பில் போட்டு கொடுத்தா நீங்கள் எப்படி சாப்பிடுவீங்க? சந்தோஷமாக சாப்பிடுவீங்க. நம்ம ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக சாப்பிட்றீங்களே, நான் ஒரு ஸ்பூன் கொண்டு கொடுத்தேன்னு சொல்லுவோம், எப்படி சாப்பிடுவீங்க? ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக சாப்பிடுவீங்க. ரெண்டாவது ஸ்பூன் அப்போ யாரோ இன்னொருத்தர் என்னை பார்க்குறதுக்கு வீட்டுக்கு வராரு. இந்த மாதிரிங்க ஐயா ஐயா வந்திருக்காரு, ஐயாவுக்கு பாதாம் அல்வா பிடிக்கும், பாதாம் அல்வா பண்ணினேன் அப்படின்னு. அப்படியா ஐயாவுக்கு பாதாம்